Let's go. Another episode of Comp Beast. I'm Logan, the number one Big Brother fan there ever was. You might be listening like, how is that possible? Listen, it's true. That is what it is. I'm Logan, and over there, my favorite creeper around, Daniel Ehrenberg, creepy Unky D.
Yeah.
How you doing,
Hey,
Dan?
I'm great. I'm great. How many Big Brother fans can say they spent weeks editing together an hours long video supporting season 9? Okay? Very
Supporting season nine, very few.
yeah.
There are a lot of YouTube channels that dedicate their life to shortening YouTube seasons or Big Brother seasons.
Not seasons that good.
And not season nine. They skip right over it typically.
Bullshit.
And usually they break them up like part one, part two. You can get a full 3 hour recap over on our YouTube channel of season nine.
I might watch it at some point. I like
It's
I
great.
I don't remember season 9 that well, except I remember that I loved it.
That's probably my most raved about thing I ever posted. People were like,
Yeah.
post another season. This was awesome.
Yeah, but I remember that week. It drove you insane.
It did. It did. But luckily, it was like after the season, I had all the notes. So, like
Yeah,
any important thing, I knew exactly what episode it was from. It was so easy to just go through it and get it.
I know, but I worry about your mental health, Logan.
It was worth it.
Okay,
It
it's
actually
worth
wasn't worth it,
it.
but it had the potential to be, and that's why I did
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
I do everything on spec. It's a sad life I live, you know.
Well, we all do. I mean, this podcast, I had no guaranteed listeners when I started.
Yeah,
Um,
your mom's kept up the whole time.
that's true.
That's a guarantee. We've
That's
got
true.
one
And I,
listener.
I guess I knew I had people from Surviving Survivor that would listen.
Yeah, and Nathaniel would listen. You know,
Nathaniel doesn't listen.
he doesn't listen.
No,
Oh, is he not who you did Surviving Survivor with?
it is. I
He
just
doesn't
mean
listen.
listeners of that. Nathaniel will tune in when it's like a franchise
Tut.
he cares about, but he very rarely cares.
But we got the tuts of the world
We do got the tuts of the
that'll
world.
listen to whatever.
Yeah, really, my only like friends that listen are him and Eric.
Is that true? I thought you had a lot.
No,
Jason, Anthony Harris, and those guys. They don't listen.
I don't think he listens to every episode.
Damn. I thought we were more important than we were. We don't even have Jason Anthony Harris anymore.
Hey, we got a lot of people though, Logan. A guy left me a DM on Instagram this week,
How often does that happen?
very seldom, and he he says, I recently found your podcast on Spotify last week, and I've been
Whoa,
hooked. Hooked,
that's
I tell
awesome.
you. All right. I've been binging your episodes every day at work. I don't even think he's gotten up to you yet, Logan. Because all
Oh,
the
he's
episodes
about
you
to drop
mentioned,
off. Oh
all the
no.
episodes you mentioned are Henry episodes. Um,
That scares me actually.
yeah, yeah. But he's looking forward to more episodes. He said, "Do you take requests?" I was like, "Well, we always get some eventually."
Yeah.
And he said, "Cabin Fever." He wants us to cover Cabin Fever.
I gotta say, I saw when they like remade it like 2018 or something, and it was real bad
I've only ever seen the original
with our guy.
with our boy.
What's his name?
Yeah. Ryder
Ryder.
Strong. Yeah.
Maybe we can get him. We just have a
Maybe we
segment.
could.
We abandoned that, the Ryder Strong segment.
That's
I
true.
don't see him on Letterbox. Did he delete his Letterbox or something?
That's a
Whenever I
good
look at movies, I don't
question.
ever see Ryder Strong's review. I feel like
Maybe he just doesn't post anymore.
that's an issue.
Yeah.
I'd love to
Yeah.
talk to
I
him.
miss Ryder.
Honestly, I think we could if we were like, we're doing Cabin Fever this week. Do you want to
I
talk to us
don't
about
know.
it?
He's got a very successful podcast.
Really? But to make
Pod
it more successful,
Pod Meets World.
say we've got 1.46 thousand YouTube subscribers. How many of those do you want listening to Boy Meets Pod? What's it called?
Pod Meets World.
Sorry. Yeah. Do they cover Girl Meets World?
I think they do.
That's awesome. Wasn't
Yeah.
Sabrina Carpenter on that?
I have no idea.
I thought that was where she.
I watched the first roughly 5 to 6 episodes of Girl Meets World.
You didn't like it?
Not
They're
really.
back, Corey and Topanga, right? It's
But that
their daughter.
girl's the girl who met the world is an internet thought now. Follow her on Instagram.
Not Sabrina Carpenter.
No, she posts a lot about
Rowan
God
Blanchard.
stuff. Yeah,
I was right. Yeah, I guess Sabrina's her friend. All right.
Sabrina Carpenter's on that show.
Mm,
She's a little blonde girl on Girl Meets World.
mm.
That's hilarious.
I never watched it. I just know she was on it.
All right.
All right, we're here to talk about Big Brother season 27. We're all caught up. I watched the what was it called? Big Brother Unlocked, starring Taylor and Derek, and I'm going to tell Daniel about it. He hasn't seen it, but I have news for you guys. I kind of liked it. I think I'm going to go back next week. So, um,
So this is they promoted this on the Thursday episode. Shouldn't we talk about the week first?
I was just saying what we're doing.
All right.
Later, I'll talk
Oh,
about
okay.
that.
Yeah. They promoted this new show on the Thursday episode. It immediately felt like a skip to me. But Logan will watch anything. So it's hosted by um
Winners
sort
of
of
Big Brother.
embarrassing winner Taylor and good winner Derek. And then you've got they said tons of people were gonna be on the show. They highlighted Nicole Franzel.
She has a
Uh,
segment, I think, every week, every other
oh
week.
yeah, what?
Wine or Wine, where she gives a toast to a good player or she whines about who she doesn't like on the show. All done via Zoom.
What? Who is she whining about this week?
I wrote it all
Oh,
down. We'll get to it later.
I'm
Why are
not
they doing
happy.
that? They should have
Yeah.
thrown the HOH. It's
I miss
basically that.
Nicole. That's who should be hosting it.
Really?
Well,
Might be insufferable.
diversity.
That's good.
I think Taylor's a DEI hire.
Oh my God. No, we loved. She's been doing the roundtables every season. They
I
love
haven't been
Taylor,
enjoying the roundtables.
but they love her.
I know. She's very popular. The fan base is into it. No, it is probably the right choice for it. It's just not the right choice to get me to watch personally.
I like Taylor. I've always liked Taylor. I've been against her game and her as a winner, but she seems
She
nice.
loves Lays. Isn't that funny?
It is. No Lays talk on the episode. Should have been.
Good, good. All right.
Anyway,
So let's talk about whatever you want to talk about.
that's right. So this week we lost Amy. Neither of us had Amy. Boom. Done.
Great.
Yep. So
The
that was
the saboteur, the accomplice.
the accomplice exactly. And they interviewed Amy on the Unlocked episode, and she was just like going around telling everybody she was the accomplice. Like, Rachel, I'm the accomplice. Ashley, I'm the accomplice. She was just telling people.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
But they were like, "Did you have strategy behind that?" She was like, "No, they were just my friends." That's fine though. Be yourself. It's gonna win people over. Um. All right. So episode 5. Did you like the HOH, the dark HOH?
It was okay.
It was okay. They had those 3 powers up for grabs. We have the mystery competitor power, which Keanu won and brought Casey in for that veto. We have the mystery veto power, which Kelly won, and she did the little puzzle and got herself
Yeah,
off the block.
both successfully used those powers.
And we don't know about this next one. Mickey, I didn't get the exact thing, but it's some HOH thing where she can dethrone the HOH, but they have a guess. They can be like, I think it's you. And if they get it right, then they don't get to use it anymore. And she did tell, who'd she tell? Morgan? She ended up telling somebody, so that could come back to bite her. Don't do that. Why would you tell anybody? Bad job. Um, and your girl, remember Ava sat out of the challenge? How'd you feel about that decision? She was just like, I'm gonna sit here in the dark and not compete.
Yeah, she wanted to sit on that sweet ass of hers.
Okay. Um, so Jimmy wins the HOH, and he. By the way, shout out to you for getting in on the ground floor of Ava. Ava is such a fan favorite. Everyone
I
loves
know.
her.
I've noticed her climbing the Joker's updates
I forgot
charts
we used to do
every
that. We did
day.
that last week. Let's go
Yeah.
through Joker's updates.
Okay. Here's where we're at.
And the other day she was wearing like a sexy outfit. The internet was going crazy. Like,
Oh
ooh,
yeah.
Ava. Didn't
Damn.
know she was packing all that. But you knew
I
moment one.
fucking yeah, I know. It's the second she showed up. All right, yeah, she's in third place currently. Uh Adrian is topping the charts
That's
these days.
crazy.
Yeah. Will at number 2, and then Ava. All right.
Where's
Then you
Rachel?
got she's down there. She's in the mid. You got Zach after that, then Mickey, then Rachel. All
Hmm.
right. Then we got Lauren. Ooh, got spoiled on who the HOH is
I was
just
gonna tell you
now.
who that was.
Yeah. Vince, Morgan, Catherine, Keanu, Kelly. Then you got the two that were voted out. And then Ashley, who had been sitting
Ashley. I
in
love
last,
Ashley.
she had been sitting in last place, but she's moved up two slots. Then Riley, and in last place for the last 7 days in a row, gang, Jimmy.
I'm way off with the audience. I love Jimmy. I love Ashley.
Oh, I hate Jimmy. I find him insufferable.
I really like Jimmy. He is like a real exciting Big Brother player to me. He might. I wouldn't like living with him or anything, but I like him on
Yeah,
the
you're a
show.
game bot.
But he seems like he's always fighting with people. That's fun. He's always popping off, going crazy.
Yeah, but he's always in the wrong.
Who cares? I'm not saying I like support him or anything. I think
No,
he's
I guess you're right. I mean, what's her face last season was always in the wrong, and we loved her.
Angela.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's incredible. So I'm a Jimmy fan. And I loved Ashley the way she handled Keanu at the veto ceremony. Like, I'm gonna take you out one by one. And Ashley was like, take us out one by one. Bye. I find Ashley so funny. Uh so the nominees we got, this was crazy. So the original nominees were Kelly, Keanu, Adrian. And then by the time of the eviction, none of those people are on the block anymore. It ends up being Amy versus Will.
Yeah.
That's such a bad week for Jimmy. This
Yeah.
HOH also fucked him. That was
He
bad.
blew it.
Yeah.
Well, we
Well,
saw him during
wasn't his
that
fault.
Thursday episode. He was like crying and shit. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, three powers got introduced in the week that he won the HOH. That's not his fault. I mean, he could have thrown the HOH, I guess, but you
Could win a fucking veto.
could have won the veto. Yeah. I mean, you're gonna beat Casey in a veto,
Could have. I could beat her.
only in the last gasp challenge. I know why you'd win that one because you're used to doing this motion, Daniel.
That's all I do.
That was a sucking dick joke.
Mhm.
Was that funny?
Great.
Uh, episodes.
Better than my DEI joke.
Yeah, you're probably right. Episode 6, a 90-minute. Are you liking these 90-minute video episodes?
Yeah, kind of am actually.
I
You
am
know,
too.
you because you go 2 days without it. There's no Monday or Tuesday episode, and then it feels like we're really catching back up.
Right, and it used to be. I think that Thursday was the best episode of the season. Like the eviction episode was always my favorite episode of the week. And now the way like the live shows are handled are just so
Yeah,
bad
agreed.
that
I would
Wednesday is now the best
I
episode of the
want
week.
that to be the shortest one.
Yeah, 45-minute
I
HOH
like
episode.
I when they got to the veto meeting this week, I wasn't ready for the episode to be over. And then I checked the time. It was like 15 minutes left because Kelly still had to do her thing. And I was like relieved. I was like, nice, 15 more minutes.
Yeah, that was cool. That was a nice way they structured that.
Mm.
So we learned a few character things. Ava does some fun workouts, has like a unique way of working out. I don't know,
That was a fun segment.
did the kettlebells or whatever.
Mhm.
Jimmy and Rachel like roast each other's fashion. I thought that was a very fun segment.
God, Jimmy.
You
No,
just hate Jimmy.
no. I'm not anti Jimmy here. It's Rachel. She shouldn't be doing stuff like this. She's not good at it.
But it's her gimmick.
I know, but it's like it reminded me of fucking Reagan all over again. Like she's just not quick enough for these dudes.
You are right about that, but I love that she tries. The fact
Okay.
that she tries makes her Rachel. But you are right. She's not very good at it. And then I thought this was so funny. Will is like, I served in Iraq and all this happened. And Zach had a DR that was very funny to me. He was like, I'm I have freedom today because of Will.
I
Like it,
hated
like isn't that
this.
crazy? And then he says, Will to me is the definition of a man.
Yeah.
I thought that was so hilarious.
Yeah. You know,
Not to
and
say, not to like this Will or anything. I just thought that was
no,
very funny.
the whole thing though was like talking about how much trauma he has, like about going over there and like that's not a great endorsement for
Yeah,
going to the military.
like that's an admirable thing, but that's not my takeaway when someone talks about that. Like I wish I did that. What a man.
I don't find it admirable.
It can be.
It can be, but I think it rarely is. What percentage of people enter the military because they want to protect our freedom?
There
The
are the
people
Steve
that go to
Rogers
the
types out there.
there haven't been those people since the 1940s. I mean, the military guys love Nazis now. I fucking
Wow, you're right,
uh,
kind of.
yeah. The people going into the military are going in because they have literally nothing else to do with their lives.
That is mostly it. That's why they recruiters go to such poor places in the high schools and stuff.
Yeah,
It is sad, but admirable for Zach. I don't know. I thought that was silly, kind of. But we go to the
my
POV
my
draw.
sister used to be married to a military recruiter, and they had to move to Utica, New York for his job because it was such a shitty place. They could probably get some people there. And
Damn,
I remember I went to go visit them once, and it's the only place I've ever seen white people working in a Subway.
I see that all the time.
In a
You
Subway
never seen
sandwich
white
shop?
people work at a subway? Yeah,
Alabama's crazy.
it is pretty crazy.
I've
Yeah, I see that all the time.
never seen it.
That seen it all the time. Never that. Yeah, I don't know. Uh, Keanu, we're at the POV draw. Keanu stands up, does his mystery thing, says, we're only going to draw one person because I've got a recruit coming in. What they call him on the challenge?
A
I've
mercenary.
got a mercenary coming in named Casey. He doesn't know it's Casey yet, but this is when he's like, I'm excited to pick you off one by one.
That was such a dumb thing to say.
Well, it was dumb, but I learned I in that moment I was like, is he doing the Dr. Will thing? And then we got a diary room where he was like, I'm gonna make my target so big that people are gonna not put me up because they assume the next person will. And I was like, all right, you're just doing the Dr. Will thing. And then like in the next segment or something, we learned with the Rachel thing where he's like, I just watched highlights of your
Yeah,
season.
he doesn't know Dr. Will.
No, but he does. This is what I'm saying is he clearly just watched a highlight reel of Big Brother, and that is on any
Oh,
highlight reel of Big
okay,
Brother. The Dr.
okay.
Will moment where he's like, "I hate all of you. I hate you all," and that's clearly just what he's. I found this very annoying. Maybe it works for people that haven't seen that, but I was very bothered by
That
this.
segment was so funny
What the Rachel thing?
with him telling Rachel what was on like the Rachel highlight video.
Yeah, that was
That's
hilarious.
so funny.
And she's like, "What's wrong with you? Why would you say that? Why would you're supposed
Like
to kiss my ass?"
she she thought it was like maliceful, and I really don't think it was.
I
I
don't either.
really think Keanu was a dum dum.
Same.
Yeah,
When she walked off, he seemed like, "What did I do?"
yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe it is intentional. Uh, POV comp Felicia. They say BB25 superstar Felicia. I thought that was funny.
I I barely remembered Felicia. She showed
That's
up
nuts.
like when they said her name. I didn't know who they were talking about. Then when I saw her, I was like, oh yeah, her.
That's a you problem. She's pretty memorable, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so. I know her. I remember her last name, Felicia Cannon.
Jesus.
I always thought that was a cool name. But this is the one where Christmas won, the foot race thing that Christmas won with broken foot.
Christmas.
They should have done that. That would have been a good
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
I don't remember that one. But Casey comes out and everyone's doomed. Casey wins. She beats Adrian in the final and she let out a bunch of let's goes. A lot of
Yeah,
that. It's
yeah.
awesome.
It's so funny that that was like her catchphrase, but now it's just something everybody says.
Right. But she owns it. It's hers. Even though to me, it's always Dan's. Dan Giesling. He said it first. This is the
It's
highlight part.
it's just like a way of saying fuck yeah without cursing.
It's
And that's why
inventive
like
though.
professional athletes do it all the time now.
Exactly. It's she can't have created that.
I don't think she created it, but like she definitely it was a thing on her season. And now it's just like a few years later and you hear it everywhere.
Yeah. I gotta tell you something later. They did the unlocked, they did like a big brother draft. Derek, Taylor, and they had Chelsea on from last season, the winner from
Who's
last season.
who's that?
She was obsessed with Cam. Mackenzie took her to the end. She was black, Daniel.
Chelsea?
No, not Chelsea from Big Brother 9. This is Chelsea. You don't remember Chelsea? Do I have to
No,
look up
no,
a
I think
photo?
I do. Was she like sort of a sporty kind of
Yeah,
girl?
she played basketball.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah, I remember her.
Okay. She was on a Big Brother draft with them. And Matt Berry hosted it, like the ESPN fantasy guy,
Yeah.
Matthew Berry. And he when he was introducing them, he was like, all right, we have Derek's team. We have Chelsea's team. And when they introduced Chelsea's team, she went, let's go. And then when he went Taylor's team, Taylor went, let's go. They both did it.
But first, I've always wanted to do that. We have to come up with a draft order. Chelsea.
Let's go.
Taylor.
Let's go.
Taylor. Okay.
They're both such products of post Casey Big Brother. I
Yeah.
wanted to vomit. It was crazy.
I
It
used
was
I used to read Matt Berry's articles on the ESPN fantasy app all the time, and then they started putting them behind a paywall.
no, really.
Yeah,
I used to do
bullshit.
that too. I used to like prep for the draft, read some Matthew Berry. I used to listen to
Mhm.
his podcast too to know like who was hurt. They had a good Stefania Bell, I think was her name. She would do like injury updates. She would tell us like who's out for the week and stuff. Great podcast. Fantasy Focus Football, I think was what it was. What are we? What episode are we on? Oh, episode 6. So Casey wins the veto, uses it for Keanu, and then Amy goes on the block. Kelly uses her veto. Very easy veto. 2 minute little
I
veto.
like Kelly a lot.
Kelly scares me.
Why?
She seems weird.
Yeah, she is weird, but I think she's great. And I think her little friendship with Vince is cute.
That's sort of scares me, them two together. There was like a part in the
No,
bathroom where they were like they were like panting on each other and like doing weird things with each
yeah, I
other.
know. If they were on Bachelor in Paradise, I'd be rooting for them to get married.
And there was a moment with like Adrian when Adrian
Can
won
you
the
watch Bachelor in Paradise? We could talk about that. That's been good
I'd
this
have to
season.
know the people. I can't do that. And by the way, I think Rachel did casting for Golden Bachelor. I think that was one of the shows that
Oh,
Rachel
well, she
cast
did
for.
an amazing job.
Really? Really?
Yes.
When Adrian wins the big BB blockbuster. By the way, Kelly has a boyfriend at home, I'm pretty sure. And
Doesn't
and
feel that way to me.
doesn't feel that way. But and Vince has a girlfriend too.
Oh, doesn't feel that way to me.
But they're getting very close.
Hmm.
But anyway, when Adrian wins the BB blockbuster, Kelly's like, great job, great, and like holding his arms, and she's like squeezing his like biceps, like great job, Adrian, like looking at his arm, like it's very weird.
I gotta
Any
go back and look
all
at
moments with her scare me.
that.
But she wins the veto, stays in the game, and we nominate Will. So we get Will versus Amy versus Adrian going into the
Is it
BB
Will who
blockbuster.
says he thought that was a pussy move?
Did somebody say that?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. I think that might have been Will though. He was very mad that he was being nominated. He didn't understand why. And I didn't really either. But oh, episode 7, we get the BB blockbuster. It's another puzzle. We just had a puzzle. We just had Kelly do a puzzle, and then we have another puzzle here. And Adrian wins. I knew
I
he
knew.
would.
Me too. I was watching him the entire time.
I didn't take my eyes off of him.
Me neither. I didn't look at a single other person's puzzle.
He's like he has 30 years on these guys. He's just gonna be so much quicker. It's so obvious he was gonna win, and he does. Shout out to
I
him.
mean, 30 years on these guys.
It was him versus Amy versus Will. They're like in their 50s, and he's like in his
Oh,
20s.
yeah, I guess it's the reverse. 30 years.
What?
They have 30 years on him.
Well, he has I mean, he has like a 30-year advantage.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess is
gotcha.
what I meant.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
exactly 30, but somewhere around there. And so he wins. I liked Vince
It
voting.
looks like he could play Ash Ketchum in a Pokemon live action movie.
Okay, fair take. Have we never had one live Ash Ketchum?
I don't think so. We've only done Detective Pikachu.
Oh, Justice Smith. Who was he? He was just a guy,
Yeah,
just random
it
character.
was boring.
That was like before people liked him.
I still don't like him.
Well, he did that. I saw the TV glow and people were a fan of him. But I didn't like. I remember not liking him there.
Yeah, he's the LVP of that movie.
He was. He was good later when he's like having a weird breathing issue. I was like, ooh, it is a good, cool physical performance. But when he was like acting like a middle schooler, I was like, what the hell? She did a better job. The girl from Bill and Ted.
Yeah, she's really good.
She's great in that. She's a good actor, whoever she was. I haven't seen her since. Vince voting comes in and Julie's like, hi, Vince. And Vince goes, hi, Vince. I thought that was funny because he didn't vote last week. He was the HOH. This is his first time voting. He's nervous. Sad for Amy, 13-0.
Yeah, even Rachel couldn't give her a sympathy vote.
She's a gamer. She knew what to do.
Yeah.
And she had a goodbye message from the mastermind.
Yeah, that was cute.
I laughed at that. Yeah, that was
Mhm.
fun. And that's the episode, I guess.
And
My
Taylor got to say love one another.
Taylor did.
Well, she said it with Julie.
Oh, when they were introducing the next show,
Yeah.
the Unlocked, right?
Mhm.
Can I say I do like the Big Brother blockbuster and the AI arena thing, but
Listen,
my
I've always been a fan of the excess challenge. I'm the only one who liked Battle of the Block, guys.
you still are.
I still think they should be doing Battle of the Block.
This is better. This is like a better version of
No,
that.
I agree, but like they needed something like that.
Right. You don't like the food competitions?
No, they're worthless.
They are worthless. But here's my issue with the AI arena thing, BB Blockbuster, is we don't end the Thursday episode with the HOH competition anymore. And that used to be one of my favorite things is Thursday night episode, the eviction. You always find out who, not always, but you typically find out who the new HOH was. That was like a ritual
You really
thing.
don't always, though.
There was like four times a season where you'd have to tune into the After Dark
Listen, man, if they're doing the wall, you're not
or live
getting
feeds.
it.
But I mean, those competitions,
If they're doing chicken coop, you ain't getting it, baby.
it's 3-4 times a season. That's it.
That's like half the season.
It's like a it's like a third or fourth of the season.
Enough.
That's not. It's not. I'm not really complaining, but it's just a thought that I had.
Whatever, you get it at the beginning of the next one.
You do, and the episodes are better. You get an HOH, a veto, and then an AI arena.
That's
It's a
right.
better split of the challenges. But I liked it on the Thursday. It was like a fun
You
thing.
still say AI Arena. That's cute.
I haven't gotten in the this one. I still don't really know the name. BB Blockbuster.
BB Blockbuster.
Okay, I'll get in the swing of it.
It's because they're trying to bust off the block.
Right, right. I never thought about that.
Mm.
Just kidding, I did. All right, so then I'm gonna tell Daniel basically what the Big Brother Unlocked is all about. And I kind of liked it. It was clearly like an episode 1 thing. They didn't have all their feet underneath them. There was kind of a funny part where they're like, "All right, and this next segment is called, which one is it?" There was a segment called Who to Goo, where America gets to vote on who has the worst fashion sense, and
Oh,
they get
oh.
gooed in the backyard. I think that's what's gonna
That,
happen. But anyway, they were throwing it to
I
that segment,
I
and
vote to goo Ava.
she has great fashion.
Yeah, I know, but I just want to goo her.
Gross. Well, we were throwing it to that segment, and Taylor was like, "All right, let's say it. Let's say it together. Who to goo?" But Derek, they didn't practice, and Derek was like, "Who to goo?" And then but he like jumped on it, and they have like a fun dynamic that I think will get better. I don't know if they like each other.
Is Derek a good host? Like, I like Derek as a Big Brother player, but he's just sort of like a guy. He's like a blue collar worker.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I understand everybody's complaints about Derek. He made the show boring and stuff,
He
but he's
didn't.
very.
I love that season.
I know you do. You love that season. That I want to watch it again. Actually, he's very smart. He has a lot of TV experience. He's done like cop shows and stuff. I like Derek, and I liked him on The Traders. I don't know if a lot of other people watch The Traders, but I thought he was very good. He wasn't on very long, but he was a good faithful. People just didn't listen to him because they know his reputation, and he was against Boston Rob, and Boston Rob was just better. But I'm a Derek fan. I like Derek. I don't I don't
I'm
get
a
the hate.
Derek fan too. I'm not trying to hate. I'm just like, is he the best choice as a host? But you say he's got TV experience and shit. I didn't know about these cop shows he's doing.
Yeah, I don't know if he like hosts those, but he's done like investigative. He's been in front of the camera a lot. So,
Okay.
uh, and I thought he worked well here. Maybe he's not the best choice, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, Taylor's perfect. Like, as much as I don't like Taylor, like honestly, like to host a shit show like this, like she's She's the
She's hot and
choice.
charming, and she loves Big Brother.
She hot and charming. Yeah, I don't find her any of these things,
You don't like any
but
of those things?
but she, people love her.
People love her, yeah. Fair enough. So this is going to be a bi-weekly show, Big Brother Unlocked, every other Friday. Okay? So do you think you're going to tune in ever? I guess.
It would have to be something really special. Like they'd have to get
Well, maybe after I tell you about it, maybe you'll like it.
someone we haven't seen in a long time, like Rancy Pants
Ooh,
or McCrae or um
McCray.
or
June
uh
Song.
June Song or Nokomis
June
or
Song, it would be a great spot for her because she would never be allowed back on Real Big Brother, probably
why
because
not?
I think Julie hates her for some reason. Basically, I think we talked about it basically because she's like
Yeah,
an Asian who became
I know.
successful through her
So
own
dumb.
skills, and
Yeah.
Julie, I guess Julie had to have some skills too, if you know what I mean. Just kidding, or am I?
You know what I
Uh,
mean?
you know what I mean? But this would be great because Julie would not have to interact with June. You could just bring June on, talk to Derek and Taylor. It would be
That's
awesome.
true. That's true. That Paul Abrahamian.
Oh,
I would
perfect.
tune in for Paul Abrahamian.
Bring on Paul. Bring on
Mhm.
Paul. So our first guest, I'm gonna give you a few hints, the hints that they gave us on the show. There's a cape that's like a super fan cape. So we know this person's a super fan of Big Brother. There was a frying pan and the SNL logo. That stands for
Wow.
Saturday Night Live.
I know what SNL stands
For
for.
our dumb listeners, maybe they didn't know.
Oh, okay. You fucking dummies out there.
Not all of them, just the
Uh,
dumber ones that didn't know.
right. No, we have smart listeners. They all know what SNL is. You don't have to be smart. You just have to be not a fucking
Under a rock,
yeah. Thank you.
like Patrick
Um,
Starr. Do you know that he lives under a rock? That's a funny thing about him. He
no,
literally lives under a rock.
there was a SpongeBob reference in Happy Gilmore too.
No way.
Yeah. Um, what
Frying pan, super fan, SNL.
I'm gonna go with Tyler.
The creator? Oh,
No,
this is
no.
not a former player.
Oh, it's not
My bad, my bad. No, this is not a former. This is just their first guest that they got.
a super
They're a
fan
super fan of the game.
from
They're a
SNL.
frying pan and SNL. My bad, I didn't say that. Not a
Wow.
former player. Tyler, that's funny.
Could it be? Could it be Bobby Moynihan?
You nailed it, Daniel. It
Yeah, I
was
think I
Bobby
knew that he
Moynihan.
watches Big Brother.
He's been on before, like in the house. I think maybe promoting former shows he's been on. He's definitely popped up a couple times.
Scott Ackerman watches Big Brother, and I feel like in episodes of Bang Bang that Bobby Moynihan has been on, Big Brother has come up.
Oh, I didn't know Scott Ackerman watched it too. They
Yeah.
got a lot of fans out there.
Doug Benson, too. He's another great comedy podcaster that watches Big Brother.
You think Survivor probably has more
They
celebrity
they watch
fans?
they watch that too.
Oh, I think all Big Brother fans watch Survivor probably, but not all Survivor fans watch Big Brother. So
That's probably accurate.
yeah. So that's our first guest, Bobby Moynihan, and he came out. He was like, "I've been a fan forever. I remember Chicken George." He name dropped Chicken George.
Wow.
But Derek tells us this is what the show is going to be about. All right, we're going to have never before seen footage, gameplay analysis, fantasy BB, celebrity guests, legendary house guests, and behind the scenes access you won't find anywhere else. That's what Big Brother Unlocked is all about. Okay.
That sounds like everything.
Yeah. It does. You're right. But it's pretty cool. We have a lot of segments here. We have this first segment, big move, bad move. All right. Should we do more segments like this? I feel like this is just like overproduced and kind of boring, but
Yeah, I agreed.
maybe it's kind of fun. Uh, they have Keanu's call out when Keanu called everyone out.
Bad move.
They all agreed basically it was a bad move. We have Cowboy Crush, which is Riley's obsession with Catherine. Is that a big move or a bad move?
Bad move.
Yeah, they thought bad move. And then there was one called Too Much Vinny. Apparently, Vince is making a lot of final twos that's not really on the show. Is that a big move or a bad
Big,
move?
big move.
They were a little conflicted. They had a few big, a few bad. I think Bobby was like, big move. He's playing the game. I like it. Maybe it'll work out. And then we had the fantasy Big Brother draft. Okay. Where Chelsea joined us. Very fun. You only have to pick the winner. That's the way they're doing things. It's not like you get 3 points if they're the HOH, 2 points if they win the veto. It's not like that. I thought it might be because Matthew Berry was coming on. I thought it might be like advanced stuff, but it was just like pick the winner, you win. It's like how we do it, you know. They didn't need. They could have had me host it, just as good. So here's Chelsea's team: Morgan, Vince. Should I tell you the full order they went in?
Okay.
So here's Chelsea's team. The Diamonds is what she called them. Morgan, Vince, Zay. This was before the season, apparently, because Zay is on her team. Lauren and Adrian. So Taylor, you like that team?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, Morgan could win, Vince could win, Lauren could win, Adrian could win.
Yeah.
Taylor's team, the Hale Raisers. Her last name's Hale.
All right.
Yeah. Ashley.
She's funny.
Right. She's like Kelly Wentworth.
She is like Kelly Wentworth. She's the big brother Kelly Wentworth.
You might be exactly right about that. Ashley, Zach, Catherine, Ava, and Will. I think Zach, Ava, or Will could win. Ashley and Catherine, I don't really see it for them.
I can see Catherine.
She's not really that liked, I don't feel. And the Riley thing could get her in trouble.
I find that Catherine can settle in. Like, if she can survive the first few weeks, I think she could be safe for a while.
I haven't seen any like smarts from her either. Any plan of like future ideas or plans?
Yeah,
or...
but she's playing a decent social game. She's befriending a few people. She's hanging with Ava.
I feel like Ava, Mickey, and Riley are like her only real friends. Maybe Lauren.
Well,
she has like 3 or 4 friends. I don't know. It's not great. And then Derek, he named his the head of household. That's weak stuff, Derek. You can do better than that.
Yeah.
Jimmy, Keanu, Mickey, Riley, and Ash. Wait, what do I have Ashley written down twice? I fucked up. He doesn't have Ashley twice. He has somebody that I didn't write down. Jimmy, Keanu, Mickey, Riley, and somebody.
That's
and
a piss poor team.
I agree. Pretty weak. And then the 2 people not picked were Rachel and Amy. Those go to Matthew and an intern named Andrew. That's their team.
Well, why is no one picking Rachel?
They were like, it's gonna be tough for her to win.
Never count Rachel out. It was fucking tough for her to win last time. She did.
That's what Matthew Berry said. He said she had one of the best winning games ever. Her back was against the wall, and she freaking won.
Yeah.
They just said it'd be so hard for her to win, get the votes at the end.
They're only saying that because they want that excuse if they ever come back and play again, because they're both winners.
Maybe. I mean, I get it though. They are seeing it from that perspective. It would be really hard. I mean, and all they know is Dan and Paul, who have got to the end as former great players, and the jury didn't give it to them. So that's tough. But like Chelsea said something during this segment that I thought was a bit hypocritical. She was like, I'm totally against showmances. I remember last season where her like big weakness was that she was obsessed with Cam.
Yeah.
And then if Cam liked her, she would have been in a showman.
100%.
But like Cam and Mackenzie had a weird thing.
Remember when they were like sleeping outside and they had that whole moving the bed around
so
thing?
bad.
Fucking lame.
That was her big weak spot that whole season. Yeah. I thought that
was a good season.
Great season. And Chelsea is a great winner, aside from the Cam stuff.
I forgot that she won though. Like I remember that season really well, but I forgot that she fucking got there.
I mean, she had like Cam would have taken her to the end.
Bad moments.
All revolving around Cam though.
Not all of revolving around Cam. She had some bad moments early on with that girl who like left.
The girl who left?
Yeah, there was a girl who like bailed. She got angry and left.
Really?
Am I thinking of a different season?
I don't remember anyone leaving.
She just like go to the diary room and then she left.
I know how they leave the house. I just don't remember that happening. You might be right. I remember like the Paul's season. There was like a purple haired girl that left. Megan. That's the last person I remember like leaving the game, I think.
All right, hang on. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
look it up.
Google people that quit Big Brother.
Yeah. So Chelsea joins the table. She's like, I regret picking Zach all those weeks ago, or Zay, because now he's out of the game. That sucked. And then Amy joins the table, and we get a crying montage. Apparently, she was crying a lot. I don't know. Amy didn't bring that much. There's a segment we're doing apparently in the game where we let the players rant in the diary room. It's called the rant room. Okay, and it's mostly all just complaining about the bathroom.
Paloma.
Paloma. That was not that year. That was
That wasn't,
Taylor's
yeah,
year.
that was a different season, but that is what I was thinking of.
Yeah. That was Taylor. That was season
Okay.
24. I don't know. Yes, you're right though.
Mhm.
I remember I was like a Paloma defender. I was like, Paloma could have been something. But we go to the yeah. Do you like the idea of the rant room? Let the players rant. That'll be a segment.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, the rant room. They were all like, the bathroom sucks. Everyone always pees on the toilet seat.
Isn't the diary room the rant room?
Well, the diary room's sometimes the strategy room, but this time they're like rant, complain about stuff. I think that's the segment, and then we get a segment where they complain. I
They
don't
should
know.
bring in,
I'm trying my
they
best
should
here.
bring in Rancy Pants.
Great job. They should
Thank
actually do
you.
that. No sign of rant. We do get. I do know someone coming on next time. I'll tell you about later. We get a segment binge worthy or cringe worthy.
Ugh. That's
Rachel,
cringeworthy.
that is cringeworthy. We get Rachel Unfiltered. It's basically just like a highlight reel so far from Big Brother 27. Do you think they voted binge worthy or cringe worthy?
Binge worthy.
They did. But Derek said cringe worthy. Derek's like a hater of Rachel, I think.
Yeah, I guess so.
We have Patty Meltdown, which was when Zach was crying after his Burger Boy brethren, Zay, left the game. And he was all boohoo.
Well, I thought it was hilarious, but I think they probably said cringeworthy.
Bobby Moynihan said that's hilarious, binge worthy.
Hell yeah, Bobby. He knows.
Yeah, but the others were like cringeworthy. Shock and Ava, which was just Ava's reactions to everything going on in the game so far.
Binge worthy.
They all voted binge worthy. They love Ava. Ava probably is like my favorite so far of the whole
Hell
season.
yeah.
And you called it like just looking at her.
That's
You were
right.
like Ava crush. Wine or Wine with Nicole Franzel, all right? And
Yeah.
she's not even interacting with anybody. It's just her on a Zoom call giving her segment, and then they just like edited it together. She should be talking to them. I want her talking to Derek. She knows Derek. They played the game together.
She knows
Why,
Taylor too. They
reindeer
played
games.
reindeer games.
They did mention that.
Yeah.
Crazy, you still haven't seen that. Oh, we're waiting till Christmas. But she gives a toast to Rachel, a wine toast to Rachel's game so far. And then she whines about Jimmy. Why are you calling everybody out at these meetings? Saying the only thing fake about me is my sunglasses. Why are you doing all that? She toasts to Lauren.
It's
She's
also canned too. Like you could tell, like he like wrote it before.
Oh, he is. He's rehearsing everything. He's going
Yeah.
over his lines. There are so much footage of him doing that. A toast to Lauren being a super fan, but not like overplaying her hand, I guess. She whines about Ava. She's like, Ava, why are you sitting out of the HOH competition? You should be playing. That's why I brought that up earlier.
That's
to
fair.
you. And then a toast to Casey for winning the veto. Great job, Casey. Her friend Casey, I guess.
All right.
We get a segment, the hot list, the HOT list, which stands for house guest on top. Okay. And Taylor's making her picks for like the 3 people who had the best week so far. Okay. So her number 3 pick, did you see my power just flicker? I hope
Yeah, I did. That was odd.
my Wi-Fi doesn't go out. She has her in the 3 spot, Morgan. Thought Morgan had a good week. In the 2 spot, Mickey. Hey, Mickey, you're in the 2 spot.
Mickey's good. Mickey's good.
Good. I haven't seen much from her, but she's in a good spot. And
Yeah.
number 1, Ava. She's loving Ava. And then I thought this made no sense. We had the not list. We had the hot list, and this is the not list, NOT. And so the hot list was house guest on top. So the not list means
Is
house
it
guest
not?
on bottom.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's what it stands for. House guest on bottom. How is that NOT?
Hob.
What are they doing
Hot
here?
or hob.
But it's called the not list. What?
Yeah, I know, but that's what they're saying. Like hot.
But it's
That word.
NOT, like it stands for something, but then it stands for house guest on bottom.
Oh, they have it. It says NOT.
N period O period T period. And it stands for house guest on bottom. Are they morons or something?
Yes.
Yes, I guess is the answer. But Derek makes the picks for the house guest on bottom. He says number 3 on bottom is Ashley, number 2 on bottom is Riley, and number 1 on bottom is Keanu. Not looking
Yeah.
very good for
Fair.
Keanu. Those
Fair.
are fair picks, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got a segment BB breaking news. All right.
Oh,
We learned
great.
that Rachel just made a final 2 with Ava.
Oh,
So
you
yeah,
still my heart.
that's how Ava felt. Rachel was like, Ava, Amy's gone. I don't have anybody. Do you want to be my final 2? And Ava was like, oh, be still my heart. Oh, are you serious, Rachel? That's literally how she reacted. And Rachel was like, yeah, let's work, go to the end together. And Ava was just like, oh my God. And then Jimmy walked in at that moment. And Ava
Mm,
was like, Jimmy. And she made a big moment with Jimmy.
that's good.
Ava's awesome. But that was a great
Oh, I'm
moment
rooting for
there.
that to happen.
Yeah. And that might be an Ava win.
Yeah.
Ava versus Rachel. I would love either one of those wins. And then we got Who to Goo. Who to Goo. And America's gonna pick who has the worst fashion sense. And we're gonna goo them.
Who is it?
Maybe Riley for the cowboy hat.
Could be Rachel.
Yeah, she even had a segment about her fashion sense. It could be
Yeah.
Rachel.
It is. She takes a lot of big swings.
I love them though.
I usually love them too.
I remember her and Kate on the Traders were like, "Why are you wearing that?" They argued about their
I
fashion all the time.
remember. Yeah.
They were awesome. But I always thought the Traders gave them all that stuff.
I don't think so. I think like Parvati's like
Yeah,
bringing that stuff.
maybe not. I don't know. Maybe we'll learn. We can ask Rob C after whenever the Traders is on. Maybe we'll see some of Rob's famous outfits, his plaid outfits on the Traders. You think?
Yeah.
I
Wear a
don't think. I don't
Jets
think he does.
hat.
I don't think he does so much plaid anymore. What kind of hat?
Jets. He loves the Jets.
Oh yeah, Jets. I don't think he wears Jets hats though. Also, I don't think they would let that be on the Traders teams of. Do they do that?
Oh, I have no idea.
I mean, in Survivor, they had the Boston Red Sox and the New England Patriots. Boston
Yeah.
Rob wore those, so why? I guess why wouldn't they? I got some news for you. Coming next time on the Big Brother Unlocked, we're gonna have a segment with the Olsen twins,
What?
Liz and Julia.
Oh.
Wait, aren't they? Wait, the Nolan twins. I call them the Olsen
That's
twins.
so funny.
I'm a
Yeah.
total moron.
Oh,
The
Olsen
Nolan twins.
I thought that was the celebrity segment next week. The Olsen twins.
No. I'm dumb.
All right, the Nolan twins.
Liz and Julia Nolan,
Yeah.
the ones that like fuck each other on
They
OnlyFans.
don't fuck each other.
They touch each other
It's
and
pretty
kiss each
chaste.
other.
It's pretty chaste.
Oh, don't defend what they do.
No, I'm just saying I've tuned in hoping to see something exciting, and it's pretty chaste.
It's too tame for your liking.
Yeah.
All right. So I thought that was crazy they were having them though. I saw them. I was like, that's nuts. Did they know about that? Surely, right?
Of course they do. No one cares anymore. It's not a taboo.
Okay, listen. I would agree if someone just like had an OnlyFans, but they fuck each other on their
They
OnlyFans.
don't fuck each
They
other.
kiss each other and lick each other's nipples on their OnlyFans.
It's pretty chaste.
So we said Lauren's the new HOH. I was gonna tell you that, but you already figured it out. Did you see who the nominees were when you were looking at that? Because I don't
No.
even know all that stuff.
No.
That'll be tonight, I guess. All right. Great job, Daniel. If you guys want more, we'll be back next week. And if you guys want even more, check out Liz and Julia's OnlyFans for just it's pretty chaste content,
You don't
but
need to check it out. It's pretty chaste.
but you might get what you're looking for. It's just not Daniel's cup of tea, you know.
Yeah.
You think
I've seen
Austin subscribes
better.
under like a
Luchasaurus?
different name?
I don't know.
Bet he does.
I'm going to see a double feature today.
What?
I'm gonna see Fantastic Four, First Steps,
Wow. And then what?
and Eddington.
Oh shit, that's gonna be a long day.
Yeah,
And we're not have to do a Fantastic Four
no,
because we still haven't done it. I
that's
hope
just
it's
for
better
me.
than your favorite Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer. You think it will be?
I think it will be.
I'm hearing not great things, I feel like.
They don't have to do much for it to be the best Fantastic Four movie.
That's true. Did you watch the old one? The 90s one?
Yeah, the Corman one. I've seen them all.
All right. Well, that sounds like an exciting day. I'm gonna do this. Put the Big Brother episodes up.
Thanks.
You're welcome. You're welcome. The Cordelia
Oh,
reference.
I know.
So that is Big Brother. We'll be back for the franchise tomorrow. That's next.
Hmm.
We watched I Know What You Did Last Summer as well as Superman.
Yeah, and then we'll be back for Hey, I'm watching here on Wednesday, and that's short for Wednesday. And then
I say
we'll be
wed.
back here talking BB and Survivor on Comp Beasts. All
That's
right,
right.
Lauren's HOH week.
I did see it on Patreon. We had a comment about the Buffy.
Yeah,
That yeah, I gotta talk to Tim about how he can get the trivia to Buffy. But we might be doing that at
please
some point soon.
do. Yeah, Buffy
Buffy. I
trivia,
don't know if it's Buffy
gang.
and Angel trivia or
Buffy
Buff.
verse.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I
Okay.
hope so.
Yeah, me too. But thank you for listening, guys. Thank you, Daniel, for watching Big Brother.
Oh, I don't need any. I'd be watching this if we weren't
Would
doing
you?
this. Love Big Brother. All
Okay.
right.
I mean, you haven't been watching the last few seasons live.
I skipped one season.
Did we watch last season live? We didn't do that, did we?
Maybe not, but we watched like right when it ended.
Okay. Okay. Fair.
All right, listen. Hate one another.